Rob. Welcome to Axel's Garage. Well, we're in the truck with Amanda, and we're going on a bit of a road trip. So, about 6-8 weeks ago, we decided that, the twins are 16, they're in driver's ed, and they're going to be driving soon. And like any good car guy dad, I see project on the horizon. So we got to find something for them to drive. And a vehicle that I had been interested in owning one for years, never really had one, and never really made a good effort to get one, was one of those boxy old Cherokees, right? Now, I've come to know that they're called an XJ. I never knew the whole J. Besides TJ and YJ, I didn't know the whole letter things with Jeeps. So it's an XJ. It's the boxy Jeep Cherokee. They started making them in '84, I think, and they stopped making them in 2001. And they were a pretty popular vehicle. My brother had a couple, and he drove them pretty much into the ground. A lot of them run forever. They do have their quirks, and some of them have their issues. But I said, get one in decent shape, and probably just be a little bit of money, and something I could work on and have a little fun with a little project, and the twins will have something to drive. Well, how the heck did I know that there's like a cult following with these things? It's insane. And I start looking at them, and either they're nice and real expensive, or cheap and beat to shit, or rusted to shit, or cut up and modified and all screwed up. So I wanted to find one that was relatively untouched. And there was one locally a few miles from my house that I had seen for years, and the guy keeps it immaculate. It's all original, and he's probably the original owner. So we put a note in his mailbox asking him if he would consider selling his Jeep, and if so, with our contact info. And I had high hopes. So the note went in his mailbox. I had the big dummy put it in his mailbox one day, and it had my phone number on it, my email, and I kept checking my email every day. Even when I found Jeeps online, and I'd send the person a message online, the next thing I would do is check my email to see if this guy locally had emailed me saying, hey, I'm going to sell my Jeep, what you want to buy? Never happened. So I see one after about 6 weeks of looking online, and it had just posted, because the ones that seem to be untouched and original go real fast. So I knew I had to act, and this one actually came up on a day where I wasn't working that day or the next day. So it was like perfect timing. I send the guy a message. We go back and forth a little bit about what issues the Jeep might have, and that's at night, the other night. And then I said, okay, I'm coming first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning, I get in my truck, and I got to drive about an hour away from my house and go look at it. And it is, it's all original. Really hasn't been altered at all. Even has the original cassette deck in it. But we found one. Made a deal with the guy, and we're going to get it now. So this is going to be our cheap Jeep project. Yeah, okay, she says. You got to talk a little louder than that. So we're going to take a trip out east. We're going east, which is kind of nice. For once, we're borrowing a car where we don't have to pay any tolls. So we got the trailer, headed east for about an hour, and we're going to load up this Jeep and bring it on home. What do you think, Wabi?
It's cool. What?
It's not a dent on it.
I mean, yeah, for the year that it is.
And we got a brand new car.
I got a car. I want to get in. But just don't really touch my car. I'm not wearing shoes. I can't shut it.
We sat down and dusted. We sat down and dusted off the shoes.
Well, it's Corona time, so you gotta be careful.
Trying to get cleaned. This is very dirty.
No, it's Corona time, so you gotta be careful.
Oh, the car's got Corona?
No? You don't like it?
I didn't see it yet. Don't look bad. How many mileage?
134,000.
Oh, Christmas.
What are you kidding me? That's low miles.
Yeah?
For these?
I don't know.
You can't find anything under 200,000 on these.
Okay. No, it looks good.
All right, well, we made it home the hour trip on the trailer. It's a trusty old trailer, but we got the cheap Jeep home. And we're calling it the Cheap Jeep Project because we're going to do this project on a realistic budget. A lot of the videos you see, a lot of the shows out there, a lot of the professional shows and series always do a cheap Jeep problem with a project, whether it's a TJ or an XJ like this one, and they never really adds up. So we're going to do it for real this time. We got a real great starting point. Not a lot of rust underneath, just some surface rust. Nothing's rotted through. The floors aren't rotted through. The mounts for the control arms aren't rotted, and the exterior of the Jeep doesn't. I couldn't even find a ding or a dent on it. Really the only damage I was able to find was this right here. So if that's all we have to worry about, I'm really happy. This Jeep is original, untouched, down to the cassette deck that's in it. Really nothing has ever been altered with it except for this ugly, 90s era push bar, which we're gonna take that off. But for the most part, it's an excellent foundation, and it's going to be a cool little vehicle to get to wrenching on. So stick along with us as we do videos on this XJ project coming up soon. As always, thanks for watching.